Good day, Jeffrey Friedman, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures, on the 18th of July, right in the middle of the month. My comments on stock index futures, and I always give you the word of the day, and the word of the day is usually for the whole week, kind of summarize everything, and I'd have to say geopolitical is the word of the day. Now, earlier this week, we had the chairman of the Federal Reserve going in front of Congress, the Federal Reserve's assessment of the economy, what they're going to do. And the big takeaway from that, in my opinion, was I'd rather be late than early on raising short-term interest rates. We will continue with the slowdown or the get out of buying bonds to support the economy, but we will not raise interest rates. We'd rather be late than early. We're not afraid of inflation at the moment. That's our economy in the United States. But geopolitical, the word of the day, the week of the day, is Ukraine, Israel. There's a lot of problems that are putting some negative thought on our stock market, as well as global stock index futures all around the world. We're in the midst of earnings. Earnings are actually better than not. 70% of what has come out has hit the street or beat the street expectations, so that's good. Our economy is kind of rolling. Some big names on the earnings front. Google beat the street. IBM kind of missed the street. GE was kind of flat. AMD kind of beat the street. So you can kind of see one's washing the other. But in general, they're beating the street more than not. So that's a plus. So our economy in the United States is not being affected by these problems in Russia, Ukraine, and Israel, but it's having a negative effect. And we're already overbought, in my opinion. Do I want to fight the tape? No. Let's take a look at the technicals very quickly. We'll look at the September S&P future contract. We're in a consolidation after a big thrust up. Remember last year we were up 30%. We're up almost 8, 9, 10% now. The consolidation, we need to stay above on a closing basis. On a closing basis, September S&P 1942, a close under that is definitely negative. Yesterday was a negative because of the geopolitical news. We keep getting up around 1968, 1972 and kind of failing. Can we get a tail on the upside to 75, 78? Yes, but we need a close over 75 on a closing basis or a close of a new high, maybe 80, to thrust us up another 25 points. On the way down, again, 1942 is what I would circle on a closing basis. If that is achieved, then I'm looking at 1915. If that is achieved and we close underneath that on a closing basis, 1875 would be your far target to the downside. And as always, good luck and good trading. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.